Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar. Today, our host, Lucas, the leader of our technical support team, will demonstrate you his template for technical demo for testing and showing the features of our platforms and its capabilities. This template will be available for everyone on all platforms, so you will be able to use it in your demonstrations for your clients. And you probably know that we already had this template, but it was much more simpler that Lucas has prepared himself. So I want to give word to him and wish you guys a great webinar.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. As you know me, I'm Lucas, the technical support lead for DISPL, and today we have exciting new features to showcase. And I'll ask Yuri to assist me with the presentation, please. Okay. First of all, you guys have full access to asking technical support to DISPL through the traditional um, means, which is the email. And you also can submit a ticket. Okay, we also work with ticketing, and also we've been working a lot with WhatsApp lately to make sure that all our customers have almost 24/7, have mercy, hours support. Okay, so you guys can send me an email at support@dispel.com. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or if you guys already have my WhatsApp, you can also send me a direct message or call. Okay. Um, to use your demo templates, you must access your platform. And in today or in some hours, it's going to be available for you in my template. So when you create a new campaign, add campaign from a template in my templates, this technical demonstration will be there. So you guys can use. Okay. Beware, it's going to take a little bit of time to download because this template is very heavy for now, but it's normal. To use this, we need digital signage capabilities, visitor insights capabilities, and you need at least DISPL Forstat Demo Kit Pro or NFR or some of those licenses that allows you to use targeted digital signage, which is the most of what you use on the on the template. Okay. Inside, you're going to have a camera calibration, so make sure your camera is working. And please take note that all the JavaScript new features I'm going to show, they're available only for Windows and Linux operating systems for now. Okay. If any of you have interest but you use Android, let me know so I can bring to the devs so they can put priority for you to develop this. Okay. And now let me share screen and let me start with the template itself. Great, thank you. Okay, so this is the size of the template. This, if you are not used to this, is DISPL Designer. It's our template creation software. I'm gonna go ahead and click playback so we can start. Okay. As you may see, this has a main menu, which is interactive, and you have some options, which right off the bat, you guys can use it to calibrate, do a demo, check if you want to know some important information on our tech portal. But first, The purpose of this template is to help to gather new leads and also help to make all the features that DISPL already has available for you guys in the same licenses that you already own, more knowledgeable and more familiar to you guys. Okay. First things first, one of the most important features that we have today with this template, as an example, is the calibration. Okay. As you guys can see, you are able in a template to do tests to see if the camera is working or not. And here is my showcasing it. Okay, it detected motion on my camera, so I passed the test. It recognized that I have, as you can see, the demographics of me, and then I'm past the test. The third one is very important. Many customers come from me and say, Lucas, I'm not sure that people that I'm being seen at the correct distance. And I say to them, do this matrix template, and you drew far away, the correct distance that you guys need to go, and then do the test. If you are detected up to 4 meters away using the normal DISPL camera, great. Some cameras, for example, built-in camera just as used in my laptop, may give a smaller distance. Okay, but this is okay. But if you wanna do some adjustments, you click here on how to solve, and you will be redirected to all I know about the subject. Okay, how to change, how to optimize some parameters to help you to detect people from more farther away. In step 4, as you guys can see, this is a media gallery powered by JavaScript. I have web server turned on in my DISPL device, and what this can do is this: help me to check if I have DISPL has access to my metrics via web server. This means that all the information that I have here are now interactable via an HTML code, JavaScript code to make very nice things that I'm going to showcase to you. Great. If you have all these 4 steps done, then you're finished and you're ready to start with the demo scenarios. Great. One little thing, Tech Portal. You guys, of course, have seen our help center in the past, but we revamped it and we double the amount of articles and we make it more interesting with more images and more organized. And we are totally amping up the quality on this so you guys can know everything about some subject. For example, if you want to know about display ads, you want to start selling screen time, and you already have now like first steps on how to do this, full explanations with images. This is the crystallization of all that the tech support team knows. Okay, and we can say that this is our user manual. So please feel free to follow the first steps so you guys can have help on how to create platforms, test everything. Okay. Now let's get to the demo. When you click start demo, you're brought to a catalog of demo scenarios. These are the most basic ones, okay, that we already had in the past, which are very powerful. Customers tend to like a lot. I'm going to showcase it to you very fast. Metrics template. First, you are going to use this to test and also to showcase to a possible client, an end user. Look, this is how many data sources that are available in an analytics report, from gender up to smile, or data associated with the person's appearance. From track ID to down are about the analytics. Okay, how the data is processed, the idea of this recognition, at what time, at what angle, numbers. Okay. Then we have, of course, gender targeting. I'm going to put my hand on the camera so you guys cannot see me. As you guys can see, this is a generic campaign, what we call. I appear, it gives me a targeted offer for men. Very basic, simple, but very powerful. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing again, but for age targeting. It's waiting for me. I show up. I am 32 years old as of now. Of course, looking like 39, but okay, it's life. Okay, sometimes it's tough. Okay. Sorry, I was smiling when I started this. Yeah. So, so you see that you can smile, give a big smile, and targeting happens. Great, simple, powerful. Who uses it? Colgate, Coca-Cola. I've seen projects running in Europa to display those brands using Smile to get a discount. Okay. Of course, if you guys deal with tablets or totems, you may use interactive templates such as this, very basic but very interesting. You can, in an experience, ask your customers to click on, oh, I did like the service or I didn't, and you click it, and this response goes straight to your platform as an answer in Excel. And you can download it and you can have a list of it as a form. This is what we call forms. So everyone that interacted in some way have a form. Okay, and then you can get more information on the form, like name, phone, and email. And when they send it to you, it's going to be in your platform. Okay? Important. Up to this point, all of this, these are combinable. You can combine all of this together. Like if you want to do a very specific template that a customer asks you, I want interactive experience for women from 20 to 30 years old, of blonde hair color for a perfume thing, and they can subscribe and send me their information. You can do it using this book, okay? Using the license that you guys already own. It's all available for you right now without any further costs. So, screensaver. With DISPL Designer, you see that many things can become animated, no code. Third-party data, very interesting. If you guys work with restaurants that have the dynamic prices because they're franchises, with tourism that people need transfer time, bus time, airport flight times, all information that are dynamic and change on the fly on the server, you can update it instantly on your campaign without needing to add it to anything. For example, you have here the weather API that I put here. It says the exact temperature right now in the Cyprus Island. And also down here, you can see the live news from BBC News coming up, right? Okay. The sources of that are RSS, XML, and JSON. Let's go to WebFrame. WebFrame, very simple. Let's suppose you want to do a campaign that you want to make sure that the customer clicks and it becomes like a website. Or you want to make some kind of interaction that the customer needs to be interacting with the website. You have the WebFrame. It's just a browser, and you can use it for totems, for tablets, for point of sales, to try to do an upsell, to know more about certain product. Okay, great. Now, these are the basics. Let's talk about advanced. Okay, I'm gonna need my cell phone. Thank you for your patience. So, first things first, did you guys know that we can recognize people by pictures? We can. For example, let's see this, um, our assistant here. If on our template, we have embedded two pictures of him, static pictures, but he's moving, okay? So this is a showcase that by one or two pictures, you can detect special people that you may use to target them, especially. For example, we had customers in Dubai using it to identify very VIP type of customers, right? So when they came in, they had a special digital signage campaign shown to them. Let me get hold of a picture here. Yeah. So I'm going to do a test. DISPL recognizes smartphone pictures, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here he appears, and it makes a form, okay? So it's already registered that Mr. Gerald Smith came today at 10 a.m. like this. The same thing could be used if you guys want to work with employees. For example, if an employee comes around at certain time of the day, he can also be recognized as a VIP, but a VIP in his own form as an employee. So if he comes around and checks in, his workday started, and you can not only greet your employees in a certain way, but more importantly, you can have the form, which is the like a digital punch card. He was detected at this time like this, and you can also take a screenshot to know how he was dressed and also know his physiognomy. If he was happy or sad when he came to work. I will showcase my platform to you guys later to see the results of these forms. Okay, so it's essentially is another type of analytics. Also, face marking. We had a very interesting project where a customer said, "Hey, Lucas, if one customer in device number one has an interaction and I want to remember this interaction in device number two, can I remember him?" Say yes, using our face marking feature where you can put a tag on his face, for example. He interacted with the discount template. He got a discount. When he arrives at this at device number two, he's going to be greeted with, "You are eligible for a discount," or "I remember you." Okay. Or for example, a customer of yours was seen in the TV um, aisle or smartphone aisle. When he goes to the POS to pay, the POS will remember that he had interest in TVs and smartphones, and it will offer him a targeted offer for people interested in TVs because he's tagged with it. So what I'm going to do is smile, and I'm tagged, as you can see. Now I'm going to get away from the camera. You guys not going to be able to see me. And I open the face mark. When I come in, I'm Lucas. I'm tagged. I didn't smile, but it still remembers me because I have this tag on. Okay, so this very specific interactivity to remember people. Also, you guys have broadcast to device. What is broadcast to device? If I click here, a second device will show, um, will be alerted. I'm gonna explain to you later. Following ads and live analytics, it's gonna showcase it later. Date time scheduler. You guys can have control of what is shown in your templates using the scheduler. For example, you can see that it's morning on my side, 10:23. And if it's at nighttime, you guys are going to see it's going to change according to the hour of the day. Also, motion detection. I move, movement detected. What it means is it doesn't detect the face, but the whole movement of the situation. For example, if a person is coming in through the door, but you want to greet her before she is detected, then just with the appearing their legs or their arms, it already says welcome. Okay, so this tool can be used for detection in motion and taking measures such as playing content, sending an alert, and etc. Click and drag. Click and drag is a feature that we have especially for totems, which you can click and do this, like this. So if you guys have any interest in doing interactive catalogs, which you need to change, it's also possible. Integration. Many people and partners come to me and say, Lucas, uh, I need to integrate this thing with my POS to get the receipts with gender and age and everything, and I want to have more control. Or Lucas, I want to do a pick and learn project here where the customer picks up or opens up the refrigerator, and it makes this will react differently or send me a form to let me know when people opened. What I say is this is an integration, and integrations are done in three ways. Okay, and I'm gonna help you guys to understand. We have many integration tools. We can open browsers from a template. We can get out of the project like this, go back to the main menu. We can reboot the entire device. Hide to system tray, activate the last application, for example, DISPL Designer. If I click here, DISPL Designer comes right back. So it's interesting for situations where the customers ask me like, Lucas, I have cashier, automatic cashier that you come and you scan, but I wanted to play advertisement, but then change to my software to pay up. Is it possible? I say yes, because in the template we can set up like start payment. It will activate the other application, so we can do this. Also, you can integrate all my appearance, like right here, beard, age, everything via web server. So you know all my information live, so you guys can deal with that later. And you also can manage Android APK um, um, applications for Android inside of DISPL Designer. You put it inside of your templates. Very good. Now let's go to a more fun part of our presentation, which is JavaScript. You guys are gonna see. I'm gonna put here down there. There's an arrow. It's like transparent, right? You cannot click it. It gives anything because it's set with the logic that if a person is detected and JavaScript is on, it can determine that JavaScript is on, then it becomes available. So you guys don't try to use it if JavaScript is not working, okay? To not make any confusion. If you guys want to know how to activate that JavaScript, you just need to click here. When it's transparent, it's going to explain you how to turn this on. Okay. Okay, JavaScript is on. What is JavaScript? You know the web frame? The web frame can contain a URL or a code. And when it is a code, we can make it interact with this or scene in several different ways. And I'm going to showcase some of them to you. For example, face direction catalog. A customer came to me and said, Lucas, oh, it's too big. Okay. But said, Lucas, I want to make people test those lenses or glasses in my store, but in an interactive way. I said, okay, it's possible. Like the person comes like this, test, and if they look to a right direction, it can change like this. Oh, okay, it's kind of big and it looks funny. But yeah, uh, the angle of my face is the trigger to change a media gallery. This is the idea. Okay. Of course, we can step it up a little bit and make the head shake detector. Okay. If you have only the camera and you have the angle, you have a response like this. Very simple, but can open up to many much interactions in places where there's no touchscreen. And remember, this feature is not native from DISPL. It's just an example code. You can do your own code and put it here to improve it, change it, make it your own way. JavaScript is fully customizable because you can code with AI or ask a coder to do it for you, and it's going to work. For example, I've been having a lot of requests for games. Let's play this little World Cup final games. Okay, let's play with me. You are the goalie. Let's go to the left. Okay, here I am. Here's the ball. To catch it. Okay, let's defend center. Let's go left. Keep it up with me. I need to get 8 balls to win. Let's see. Okay, very good. I got 8 balls, so I can wait for the timer to go down. These images you guys have seen are media galleries. and they're changing based on the logic on the web frame where it says Defense Center. This is a web frame with the HTML code. Okay, I won. Very good. Okay, so there are customers. They are developing, learning how to use DISPL Designer and also JavaScript so they can resell the, the projects for their end customers to make profit with special projects. Okay, of course, you can count on my help. You can have a call with me through Calendly, WhatsApp, whatever. So you can have your own project. Okay, and of course, I'm going to teach you how to do it, which this is what I get more interested in. Couple targeting. Okay. So of course, if can get position, I can also get gender and the quantity of people involved. So I can get people to apply for, of course, Valentine's Day promotion. Of course, here's a random woman I got from Google. If I do like this, we're a couple, targeting appeared. So we have a special discount because we're a couple. Of course, we can also step it up a little bit and put a child in there. This is a picture of a child that I have random from Google. Great. Family discount. Now, some people ask me, Lucas, I need to generate the personal QR code for discounts every time. Can we do this using DISPL? My response is yes. Using the same features we've seen so far via JavaScript, you can click here and generate your own personal QR code. This QR code was generated right now, and it has the ID, the age, the gender, and the time, and it generated a full link with my age and information right there. So it's a unique discount link. Very good. Now check it out. Customers ask me, Lucas, I want to make it funny for people to do like, no, come here and force a smile, do something funny, something crazy, and say, oh, we can do interactions based on time, like this. Hold a smile. Oh, I'm going to lose the smile. Done. And then they get a personal QR code. It's combined with the last feature that I just showcased. As you can see, even if I hover here, it has my ID and age and the time of my detection here, all personalized. Now, uh, of course, we're talking about enticing the customer to work with us, but you can also use JavaScript to make it useful for you to understand situations. One day, a customer came to me and asked, Lucas, I need to understand if the person is like, I had a people doing TikTok in front of my store. I really want to be alerted in situations like that. I don't like it happening. I want to reduce it. Can we do something about it? Say yes. You can code in a certain way that you can understand how people are jerking around, moving too much, staying in the same place for too long, and then sending you an alert. This also can be used to detect lines and queues when people are waiting to pay one behind the other in the line. I developed this feature right here as a showcase that JavaScript can become technical and help you guys with new angles in analytics. Okay, for example, here I am. I'm visitor 84 right now. I have my time running, and this system operates with three strikes. You can see right here. Strike number one: there's three or more visitors. Strike number two: they're waiting for more than 1 minute or two. And strike three: one of them are showing facial expression of frustration, sadness. Okay. I'm gonna use the photo of the woman and the little boy, so you guys can see there's three people, right? They're gonna appear. Let me show some sadness. Frustration noted on visitor 84. Okay. It's programmed for 1 minute. As you guys can see, if it loses me or loses them, it still remembers them with a memory system, a little database inside the arrays. It still remember even if the visitor is lost. Okay, 1 minute. You guys see all three strikes active, pull down. What it did is it alerted me in my platform. In my DISPL platform, right now there's a form saying too big of a line detected with this and this and this, and it sent a screenshot. Okay, and I'm gonna prove to you guys right now that this is the case in my platform, lucasdispl.displayforce.ai. We're gonna look for three things. First, um, the line detection. Second, the employees that came to work today. And third, the VIPs that came. Okay, forms and action data. Okay, look, this is us. There is a screenshot of what was happening to the camera, exact time, the description of what happened, the time and date. And you guys can download this via Excel. So every time you guys having problems with the line in a store, you get a warning. Of course, the employee punch card, here are all of them, including what we did today. This is how Larry Jenkins showed up to work. This is what the camera was seeing at the time he arrived. And and that's it. Gentlemen, ladies, if there are any ladies here for now, the microphone is open to you guys. Please, what do you think? You have any questions? Okay then.
Well, Lucas, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
In our country, we have problems with delinquency, right?
Yes, sir.
And one of our best clients have a database of photographs of this delinquent, and maybe we we were thinking if we can put those photos in the database and recognize the software and alert the the people in the store that this guy is the link is criminal and stole some stuff from other from other stores in a different city. For example, in Guayaquil, and came from Quito, and come into the store and alert the people in the stuff.
Yes, exactly as VAPs. And
Okay.
people from all over Latin America. Just I am in Latin America right now. I'm from Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
and we all in Latin America have this concern. And many, like more than a dozen times, our partners from Latin America say, "Hey, by the way, my customer is wanting to prevent like the guys from robbing the store
Yeah,
and stuff like this, and we have features. Can we? Oh, of course, go ahead and use it." And the only question you have to make is, do I want to alert, or I want to be discreet about it? Because you can do three things if you detect a possible thief. You can alert where he is and make like a sound on the alert system where he is,
mm-hmm.
so he can get scared and get off. Second, you can broadcast this alert to a second device hidden inside of the administrator room or the employee room, so alert them so they can come live.
Okay.
Or third, you can just, of course, be discreet about it, make a form, and just inform me when he came and what time, just like we did with Mr. Larry Jenkins, our worker.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yep.
Thank you, Lucas.
Yes, of course.
Lucas,
Yes, sir.
good morning or afternoon. I don't know what time it is at your place. I just wanted to touch base again in reference to the possibility of having a celebrity or anyway a facial recognition. Uh, I would like to understand better how you handle it because I got an answer from Yuri, but I'm not really understanding that. Being the case in Europe of a very strict GDPR compliant request, if you have to have a celebrity or somebody that you will be able to recognize, you should have consent directly from them. Is there a way that we can get into the system, let's say, for example, if we have a display that is showing a certain advertisement for a product, then when you are recognized, but not as being a celebrity, as being a customer that can be eventually a celebrity, you can ask him to not to give us consent, and then we can use it.
Yes, because what I showed is employees give consent to their image all the time. VIPs are interested in the premium
Obviously,
service, so they
yeah.
get consent. And the third one, the thieves and the bad people, why do you need their consent anyway? But
Yeah, but
it's
you
optional.
know that can be something awkward to manage because it's true that if somebody is into brackets recognized as a criminal, you're not supposed to have consent by them. But still, maybe in some countries in Europe, it might be possible to even sue you because you did public their own image without their consent. It's very weird. Law, it's a thin line.
True.
Francesco, I agree with your point, and I understand it completely. I think that it needs to be researched before implementing it to outer world. I'm sure that for internal communications, as I said in the chat, it can work because you can get direct permission from employees to use their likeness. And same for loyalty program. Like if you want to do it for like VIP customers, you can get their consent. But for thieves and for detecting thieves, I think in GDPR there is a clause that um, allows you to process images if it's regarding the security.
Yeah.
So it's special for that. But our platform is not used for security, so there's a thin line. Probably you have to like create a separate entity only for that a
Purpose.
separate platform, I mean, only for that feature, and you tell,
Yeah.
okay, this camera is used for security, but I'm not
Uh,
sure it's really applicable for EU in the
Setup.
current situation. Yeah, so maybe it's for countries with less strict data privacy rules.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good to know. Thank you anyway.
Yes, and please listen to Yuri because I'm just an engineer. One things to work. I don't care much about laws.
I understand. I understand.
Lucas, we also have question from Rami in chat.
Oh, sure.
Can you see it?
Mr. Rami asked, regarding the latest alert feature, does work parallel with our campaigns on the device, or it should have specific campaign working only as to notify me about VIP clients queue on cashier? Yes, you can make it work inter campaigns and also inter devices. As I said, if there's a, let's suppose there's a big line, you can, as I said again, number one, alert the very same device that is looking at it and decided it to run as an alert locally. Second, it can broadcast it to another device in the same local network, another DISPL device running on another sector. For example, your employee room, and it can play there. And third, it can make a form. So you just have the control and the registration of what happened. Did I understand well the question, Mr. Rami, Yuri?
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
if Rami understood it, it's fine. But I'm not sure it can. I understand it correctly. So it can work on the same device that shows content at the same time, right?
Yeah, we are processing the line information just as I showed in this device, my computer.
Mm-hmm.
I can, when I determine there's a line, I can change the digital sign in my computer to make an alert, or
Mm-hmm.
I can, in my computer, just keeps doing the same thing and alerts another device.
Mm-hmm.
Option number two.
Mm-hmm.
This is the difference. We can interrupt campaigns in other places.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Understood.
Gentlemen, microphone still open for you guys. We have Jose Ronier. Hello, Jose. Hello. Jose
Hello,
Pablo
Lucas.
Trejo. Con gusto. Is well, please, if Fernando from Orbisec, if you guys have any questions, please go ahead. Here we are to help. Okay. Okay, then I pass the mic to Yuri. My presentation is over. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucas. Yeah, so for our colleagues from LATAM, we will have this event in Spanish tomorrow. So if you missed some part of it or you want to discuss it in Spanish, you can do it tomorrow. Same place in the community. You can sign up and join. Also, we will upload the recording of this event to YouTube, so you will be able to see it there and share with your colleagues. Yeah, and if you want to ask Lucas something in the future, you can contact him via email support@displ.com, or if you have his direct contacts in WhatsApp. But I think it's better to use email just because it's not only Lucas that can help you, but also Tim. We have another support agents, other people in our team. So email is a shared resource. You will get your help quicker. Okay. Oh, Rami has another question about alert feature for Linux. I think it also works for Windows kits, right?
Windows and Linux for now. If needed for Android, please let us know. We give priority. Yes, Jose Pablo, support@displ.com. You can reach me on the ticketing email.